this video, we installed all the tools we need and also restored our database together. In this video, we are going to start learning the select and where statement, which we'll use in our SQL queries. The commands we write in SQL are called queries because they are basically requests to the database. So first, start with the select statement. To write and run a query, we need to click on the new query button. When you click it, the window opens. In the last video, we said that we can see our database here in the Object Explorer. If we click the little plus icon inside the tables folder, we can see the list of our tables. The structure of a select statement looks like this. We write select star from the name of our schema and table. For example, here sales in the schema and I am selecting the table product. Before executing your query, make sure that you have selected your database from this dropdown. I'll click execute. Down here in the results section, based on the comment we wrote, we can see the list of records in your table. At the bottom, it also shows the total number of rows. In this comment, the star means all. So when you write star, SQL returns all the columns. If you only want specific columns, you can check them in Object Explorer. Click the plus sign next to the table and inside columns you can see all the available columns. Let's say I only want the name, color and size columns. You need to separate column name with commas. When I run the query now, you will see that SQL only returns these selected columns and not the rest. You can also rename the column header in the result. To do that, after the column name, use the as keyword and inside brackets, write the custom name you want. There's no language limitation, so I am using Persian here as an example. When I run the query again, you will see that the column header changed based on what we wrote. Now I'll modify the query to show only the color column. You'll see that we have repeated values like 2 red, 2 white, several multi, and so on. If you want each value to appear only once, you can use the distinct keyword. I will write distinct before the column name. Before using distinct, we have 295 rows. After using distinct, the result reduced to only 10 rows, removing duplicates. Distinct can also be used with multiple columns. For example, if I select both color and size and run the query, you will see that distinct returns 68 rows. That's because it removes duplicate combinations. So if color equal black and size equal 38 repeats, distinct show it only once. Without distinct, the table shows all 295 rows again. You can even use distinct with the star, but it only returns rows where all columns together are unique. And in this sample database, it's unlikely to change anything. When you click execute or press F5, it runs whatever code is currently selected in this window. Let me write another query. Select all from sales lt.add. When I run both queries together, you will see that the results are split into two sections. The first result is from the first query and the second result is from the second query. If you want to run only one query, simply select the part you want and click execute. For example, if I select only the second query and execute it, SQL only returns the address results. Now let's talk about comments in SQL. If your comment is just one line, you can put 2 dashes before it. When I press execute, SQL ignores the commented line. For multi-line comments, you can use /*/. Anything written between these marks text is treated as a comment and won't be executed. This is useful for writing explanations in your code. Now we want to learn where, which we use to filter our results. We write where after the table name. For example, I want to show only the rows where the country region is Canada. If the value you are filtering is text, you must put it inside single quotes. So I write country region equal Canada. When I run the query, it shows only the rows where the country is Canada. Without a filter, we have 450 rows in this table. With the filter, we only have 115 rows. If the value is numeric, you don't need quotes. For example, I want to find the row where address ID equals 32. Since it's a number, no quotes are needed. Now let's see other comparison operators we can use. I will use the sales order detail table. Without filters, it returns 542 rows. If I want rows where order QTY is less than 3, I write less than 3, and now the result shows only 231 rows. If I use greater than 3, the result becomes 220 rows. Greater than or equal to gives me 311 rows. Less than or equal to gives me 32 rows. If I want all rows except those where the value equals 3, I use not equal 3, which returns 451 rows. If I want to filter for a range like values between 2 and 5, I use between and. When I run it, it returns 300 rows. Remember, between includes both ends of the range. 2 and 5 are both included. We also have two more keywords, like and in, which we will learn in the next videos. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends. And make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos.